Friday, end of the week, man. We get to some music, right? Get the weekend going. Anyways, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? So here we are, like we said, so we're trying to make edge higher so far. Everyone's saying the Bears are over with, whatever that means. I don't buy it until I see it on the screen, right? So the diamonds, we have a day up, gap up, SPY going up. Qs, we're approaching this area of resistance. SPY, we still have ways to go. This could be a resistance right around here, 1407. And the diamonds, we kind of just passed a little resistance. Next was 335, like I mentioned yesterday. What am I looking at today? This has got to be such a fun week. This is just everything is working out so beautifully. So you gotta keep an eye on Schwab. I mean, Schwab was one of these stocks fell down to 45. Market makers, blue chip stock, right? It should be up, it should be up, should be up. They all bought it. All these big talkers on CNBC and who knows where. And stock's getting plummeted, downgraded. So keep an eye on this thing downwards, right? We're going down on this one. Next one, we spoke about it yesterday. I posted it. IRVN, Riven. Stock is up today. It's jumping up on my list over and over and over again. It's up 6%. Stock is taking off, which is just beautiful. Not even looking back. So whoever held anything from yesterday or whoever was capable of finding some this morning had some balls to buy at the high of the day. Obviously, that is doing well. PTON. I spoke about PTON with you guys. Take a look at this thing. Really, really beautiful stock. This is a 60-minute graph. Let's look at the daily minute. This thing is also taking off again, which is really cool. The next resistance somewhere around 1105, more or less. So keep an eye on that. Okay. I'm also, everyone's been talking about Chewy all week. Take a look at Chewy if that continues into next week. And then we're going into seasonal for the summer. Summer's coming up, so you gotta look at Starbucks, Airbnb. You gotta look at these things. Let's see what happens with retail, because the retail cycle is coming up. People are gonna start shopping, and I showed you guys the sector for retail. So keep an eye on that sector that could pop up, and we'll take it from there, I guess. I still didn't see anything in there that tells me, hey, you got to jump in. Maybe I'll see later today into the retail sector. Crazy. I heard something really nuts today. Senator Warren I saw her on TV. She said she's working on getting this Bitcoin thing regulated. She knows she's got to regulate it, just like she's got to regulate, just like they had to regulate gold and everything else out there that's being traded. They got to regulate this thing. And that's it. They're saying it's the end for the Bears. I still don't buy it. I mean, I know everyone's spending and making every penny they got because we need to enjoy life. But, so obviously I'm buying whatever is going up, but I would be still a bit cautious. And speaking about Senator Warren and the crypto. So bottom line, if BITO is the ETF. If you don't want to buy crypto and you're scared because Binance going down and maybe crypto.com will go down, you want to buy crypto, I usually buy the ETFs BITO, and the other ETF is GBTC. Those two are the ones. And it's trading, and you could tell this is a daily graph. Hopefully this will be able to continue this uptrend, because this is whatever's going on in the market, I'm a true believer in this crypto thing. They got no choice from the way I see it, from my perspective. It could be that the United States the US is going to be like, hey, we want to make our own digital currency. And that's the only thing that I believe that could hurt crypto, Bitcoin at least. So there you have it. I'm not a big believer in the rest of the crypto. I'm a believer in Bitcoin. Some people believe in Ethereum as well. Great, whatever. But I just go with whatever is the biggest out there. No reason to jump into the rest of the stuff. So I'm looking at my sectors over here, right? So I've been, obviously tech has been the one going up, and SMH and all the big stocks, like Nvidia, Apple, Meta, Google, and so on and so on. And what's going on lately is so the shorts on the REITs that I was talking about last week, that's seems like that's coming to an end. You got to get out of those shorts on the REITs and commercial real estate. And I've been seeing a little bit of a shift from tech money's going into energy, into industrials, and into REITs, obviously. Well, the REITs you could say it's short covering, but so energy, industrial, look at that. Companies like Schlumberger, they've been going up a lot in the last week. I think, so obviously we've been talking about the banking sector, and the banking sector is going down and so on, but and the momentum obviously is down. We're going to continue to try and short them until something else we get some sort of sign that they're going to go up. But I've been noticing that the way the market is looking at it is the banking industry caused the Fed, because we had some crashes in banks because of the fact that the Fed raised rates, and that caused issues for some banks. The market is saying that the Fed is going to pause the rates or stop the rates because of what it's causing to the banks. And that's why the stock market, we believe, fundamentally is going up. From what I'm understanding, there could be some more issues down the line for the banks with the credits, even though they could get all these loans now from the Fed and so on. So we got to keep an eye on that as well. I want to show you something interesting. It just came. Why, if you're long, you should take some money off the table. So the Nasdaq at some point today is going to come around here, 319.50, 320 area, and meet up with the trend line, with this upward sloping trend line. For the SPY, the next area is right around here, this 407.50 area. And this was an area for the diamonds, okay, the 304.50s. So we're going to have to see where the pause is going to be, because, one of them is going to reach a certain point and it's going to cause some people taking profit and taking some money off the table. So you got to look at that. Yeah, I've been watching my time and sell nonstop in RIVN. I saw a print go off. Somebody bought to another 200,000 shares, I think it was, at 1505. Okay, so right here, right around this area, 1505. And then we came in and we had this little doji on a 5-minute. So for me, it was an indication to jump back in, with some more shares to add to my position. This, we were in a downtrend, don't get me wrong, but sometimes when you catch a downtrend turning, you can make a lot of money. Take a look at this thing. I mean, it seems like it's turning. You had one resistance line down to about 26. You had another resistance line coming down all the way down to like 18. And then you had a resistance line coming all the way down that just got broken to the top side around the 12, $13 area. So you got to try and look. These are the best type of stocks to find. Things that just got, they're okay. The economy's going well. Everyone's talking about cars and batteries and EVs and so on and so on. Boom. Did you guys see that helicopter company that came out there making helicopter cars? Really, really cool. It's not really helicopters, little motors that pick up the car in the air and fly. They were at the exhibit out in Florida. They're a private company. I tried to invest. They said no. Yeah, I just found it. They're called Air. Really, really cool. You probably can't see the picture. Otherwise, I chose you. Foreigner, huh? Just for the weekend. So KRE, by the way, I've been looking at KRE and it's going up in the morning, 43.30. If you remember that 43.50 was the area. We spoke 45.50, 43.50. So the KRE can try and pull up, I'm not even talking about shorting all day, all the time, but sometimes you gotta be able to try to take a day trade if you need or could. So we're gonna see if we're gonna hold on to support here. And if we hold on to support, then we'll have a trade. I don't have a trade for it yet.